Got this stainless 1/4 inch round bar, and this one I've already bent up and welded the two together there. What I do is I don't have any fancy tools, so I have my little chain link right here in my vise, and I just put my bar in like so. And to not get it to kink where my bends are, I don't want to move this around too much and bend it in too many places. I like to have it right on the end here and do one continuous bend like this so it bends evenly. And if I have to get it tight a little bit, then I'll push it more in towards the vise. Just kind of work it, you know, and it makes some nice bends without putting some sharp kinks in it. Then when I get one that I like done, I want it to look similar on the other side. So I lay this down on a piece of cardboard like so, and just trace along the side of it and cut it out. And then I can use this. I'll do like half of it at a time. I'll bend that. I'll get that new piece of stainless in there, and I get it, you know, bent around that one, and then you know, I get this real close to where when I lay it down on the ground it's good, and then I'll just come in right in here and give her a little tig right there. And then what I'm gonna do after that is these are just made out of paper, just kind of and I've made a couple of these so far, so I cut them out, and then you know, I just get my chisel and hammer on a piece of wood like that and just work it. And then I do a little cut with the wheel on there and just kind of follow it and bend it. So I think those look pretty cool. And I'm going to start out with stainless on everything. We were thinking black on that wall, but I can always that's the reason I have some of that mild, cold rolled steel right there, because it was cheaper and I could have painted it. But the more I thought about it, is I'd rather do it in stainless and see how it looks, and then I can always paint it if I want to. And this one here I was playing around with, so I put some little heat on it there, so I can do a lot with some heat on this. But so then what's gonna happen after this is I've got these pieces of 1/8 inch, let's see if I got one kind of, yeah, this is a piece of, one's a coat hanger, but this is actual, oops, I got hooked up on that. This is an actual piece of 1/8 inch. And so this is just kind of crude right now, just to show you guys kind of what I'm gonna do towards, you know, the end, just kind of like that. And so I'll have a little tree on the wall, and then I'll bring some out right here. I'll just play with it and get a pattern that looks good. So I will come back as I'm making one of the leaves for you, and yeah, I'll catch you in a little bit there. All right, guys, so I've got this guy going. I've got these leaves tacked onto this 1/8 inch stainless, and eventually that, when I figure out where they're gonna go. And then another thing I'm gonna do is 3 of the leaves, the top, middle, and bottom, they're gonna have this hole in them right there. And then I got these pieces of stainless about an inch, I don't know, inch, a little over an inch. So they're gonna be put on like that, and then I can just put a stainless pan head through there and screw it to the wall. I may use a molly if I don't hit a stud, and then that way it'll have the whole art piece will be off the wall, and then you'll see that little shadowing that you get back there. And I can touch these leaves up with the torch if I want. So like I said, I'm going to start out with stainless. Oh, I tacked this on here, and I just got to buff that out a little bit, and that should come out pretty good. But yeah, so that's where we are so far. I'll do a little more and bring you back. So I have this second one laid out on the table here, and I had to actually weld the rod together because I was short, and so I tried to make it come out to where this is the piece here I welded together, but I tried to make it so it came together where this weld is, where the two pieces come together, make it less noticeable where I put it together at. It actually turned out pretty good, but now with being in the weld, you can't even tell. You can just barely tell there. There's a little, but from out here, you don't even hardly see it. Okay. Hey guys, I'm making these leaves now for the art on the wall in there, so I'm just going to use the cutoff wheel here and start tracing this line out here. I'll just keep going like so. So I got it all cut out, and I just trace down the center of the leaves and then take the cutoff wheel and just put a little teeny relief in there. So I got her all kind of cleaned up there, and I'm going to start tipping her in here. Work it a little at a time in the groove. Make little relief cuts so I can kind of follow it, and it kind of helps, I think, bend it over a little bit. Yeah, just like that. Anyways, I'll show you guys what it looks like now. It's starting to take shape now. See, nice little leaf. All right. Well, I'll bring you guys back in a little bit. There, I got two different styles there. So I'll put a little stem on them, and I'll get them on my wall art here. I'll bring you guys back when I get a little more done. We're just going to tack a stem onto the flower here. All right, that's all that takes. All right. Yep, that works good. And then we'll go ahead and we'll curve the stem, cut it off, and we'll weld it onto the tree branch. Yeah, so we drilled a little hole in there in the middle of the leaf here, and we got a little spacer, and this is how we're going to space it away from the wall when it's all up there like that. All right, guys, well, here's the finished branch with the leaves on it, and let's go put it on the wall. All right, well, there's the art piece on the wall there. Turned out pretty nice, I think. First, I was kind of making them to put on either side of the TV, but we decided to go a different route over there. So yeah, it fit this wall just right, so that's where we decided to put it. So anyways, guys, well, thanks for watching the video. Appreciate it, and please comment, and we'll catch you on the next one.